The Eastham Historical Society would like to welcome you to the Swift-Daley House, located right next to the Eastham Post Office in Eastham on beautiful Cape Cod. The house was built in 1741 and is a full cape which was restored to its original condition by the Daley family in the early 40s. More on the house later. The Ranlett Tool Museum is located behind the Swift-Daley House. On display are hundreds of tools and farm equipment, many of them unusual and unique to this area. Children and adults alike get a hands-on experience in the tool shop and have fun trying to guess the uses of different tools and machines. Here, for example, is a working cranberry sorter. And a forge on the premises operates at the whim of the blacksmith, but always on Tool Discovery Day. The Dill Beach Camp is also on the same site. Built in 1936, it's furnished as it was when used as a hunting and fishing camp. No space is wasted inside the tiny living space. The camp is the only one to have survived the blizzard of 1978 that ravaged the fragile beach spit south of the Coast Guard station. Moved to its present location in 1995, it's listed in the National Register of Historic Places. The old gift shop sits on the site of the old goat house and is filled with fascinating treasures, from antiques to handcrafted items from local artisans. The Daley family bought the house, set on 13 acres of land, in 1939 for $2,100. Over the next few years, they worked to restore the house, rebuilding the central chimney with its 3 working fireplaces, and removing layers and layers of paint and wallpaper to get down to the original wood. Here they are by the front door: Marston, Ray, Verena, and Dorcas. Verena also opened a home bakery, which she operated for the first 10 years of her retirement. But by the 1970s, they were truly enjoying retirement, at least in the summer months. Ray died in 1972, and in 1974, Verena gave the house to the Historical Society in his memory. She remained living there and gave tours of her home once it became a museum. Verena loved the whole house, but her favorite room remained the kitchen. Here she is with her favorite African violets in the mid-1980s. The keeping room was the center of the house and family life. All the cooking was done here in the fireplace, the largest of the 3 in the home, which included a bake oven to the side and an S-hook for hanging kettles and pots. Off the keeping room were a pantry and 2 small bedrooms, the boarding room on the south side and the morning room on the north, one for births and one for deaths. Most all the period furniture, china, and kitchen utensils here were donated. The hall, or master bedroom, also has its own fireplace, but no closets. Most of the furniture and memorabilia is from the 19th century and includes a sleigh bed covered by a crazy quilt, along with a chamber pot chair, an Empire period commode, and a Victorian dresser. The parlor was reserved for formal visits, including from the minister. Its furnishings include a hand-loomed carpet, a melodeon, a flax spinning wheel, and photographs of the Swift brothers who lived in the home in the mid-1800s. There are 3 bedrooms upstairs and a large open attic under the eaves. Period quilts and clothing are displayed, along with handmade beds, washstands, bureaus, cradles, and several intriguing tools. The kitchen was an add-on in the mid-1800s, but the cabinets were put in by the Daley family in 1939. In the late 40s, Dorcas, the daughter, painted the cabinets with caricatures of the family in the style of Peter Hunt, who was very popular at the time. And here we are, standing in the post office parking lot on the south side of the house, looking back towards the Dill Beach Camp and the Ranlett Tool Museum. We hope you've enjoyed this very short tour of our Swift-Daley complex. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon in person.